Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm AirsoftAL, and this is the QBZ-95. It's a Springer. Very competently built one. Should be cool. For those of you who don't know, this is in fact not the Type 97. The Type 97 actually accepts Stanag 5.56-223 magazines. This is the Type 95. The Type 95, which was developed by the PLA's own little sponsored firearms company, Norinco, and actually sells a civilian variant of this thing to the U.S., which I find very nice, was developed and implemented in 1997 after Hong Kong gave its sovereignty over to the PLA and the People's Republic of China, PRC, and of course the Chinese Communist Party. Now, what's cool about this is it's just like the actual design of the PLA's rifle in general raises a lot of questions and actually is kind of cool. Especially for this. This is a pretty small buttstock. Like, that's small. But yet it digs in pretty good. It's just, there's a lot to go over, so let's go over everything I can before we actually go to the firing range and otherwise. Now, what is this, you may ask? This is the Type 95 Springer. However, it goes by another name, which of course is the, and I'm going to love this, and you're going to hate this or get some nostalgic memories from this. It is the CrossFire! You can count the CrossFire! CrossFire! SR1 airsoft rifle. And look at that box art. Yes, this came in a clamshell of God knows agony, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna put this up here. I mean, hell, I've already put the little guy up here, the little guy that actually has the photo, which, by the way, that is some fucking good Photoshop right there. I mean, just look at that Photoshop. I don't know if that's Photoshop or what, I don't know what game this is from, but damn, that's some pretty good art. Like, I rarely compliment a gun on how good its fucking box art is, but damn, I'm gonna hang this up on the wall back here. Now, it does come with a 30-round 5.8 magazine, or style of magazine, and it's a 30-round mid-cap. Now, here's the thing. This is a very competently built one. I mean, I could probably drop it. No damage to it. That's actually kind of cool. But unlike the Type 97, which is a 5.56, this is 5.8. So, literally, you basically rock it in like an AK. But what's cool about this is that there's not really any issue with me doing that. Another cool factor about this gun is that it does have a hop-up system. This thing actually is very good. But the coolest part about it has to be the safety mechanism. Because when the safety is engaged, which is right here, mind you, this is a right-handed friendly gun, you can't rack it. You can't lock it. You cannot load in a BB on accident. No sort of accidental failure can happen. So, in order to actually do that, you have to first rack it to fire, which has got a very nice and very stiff click to it. Then, pull that back. Boom, and yeah, this thing is actually really good. That, and it comes with a metal outer barrel, and I do believe this has a threaded barrel on it. I say that because only threaded barrels I know of has that little bit right there where you can actually rotate off, and it does feel like there's some threading under there. So this could be good for, well, threading. The biggest thing is I have looked everywhere online for information on the internals of this thing because I don't want to open this up without first knowing what's inside this. And from what I understand, there's an AEG barrel in this thing, which means, and I'm not talking about that whole thing of, oh, it's just a cut little barrel that pops into a Hopup unit. There is a fucking AEG barrel. A legit AEG barrel. Meaning, oh, granted, that's what the information says. Meaning, I can actually put a tight bore Angel Customs tight bore barrel in this thing and have a bullpup sniper. And with the way the Hopup is on this thing, holy shit, this is a legit bullpup sniper. God damn! Now, I am not looking directly at the barrel, I am just looking inside. And the inner barrel itself seems to come to about here. That's a short-ass inner barrel for a long thing. So, yeah, replacing it with a better tight bore, probably a brass inner barrel, probably going to be better for this gun, and improve the FPS. You do get iron sights, of course, which is this little bit right here, which is this little peep right here, along with the front iron sight here. But here's the thing, in order for you to actually use this, and you're probably wondering what that is, well, that's your attachment for a rail system, which literally just slides on there, for you to use optics. Kind of crummy, I know, but it's China, what do you expect? The trigger pull itself is actually not that bad. I mean, yeah, it's a little fiddly play for you for if you want to actually use it for movies and things like that, but the actual trigger pull itself is not that bad. It's not that bad. And for lefties, no worries. The charging handle actually falls over. Granted, it's got a hella spring lock, and it's actually made of very thick polymer. Now, that's if you can mind the actual rubbing of plastic that gives you that uncomfortable just rubbing plastic sound. The body itself is made of very good polymer. This is thick-ass polymer I'm talking about here. Now, the coolest part about this gun is the fact of, well, just how it shows you how it works, or at least to some part of it. Inside the magwell, you can actually see the bar which actually which is the actual trigger that agitates. I don't know if you can see that very well on camera. I'm hoping you can. Now, before you ask, no. Even though it looks like an AK-style magazine, this in fact cannot accept AK magazines. Yet. I bet you with some modification to it, this could actually accept AK magazines, be it mid-cap or AEG. Hell, it'd probably accept Galil mags, probably, which would be kind of a cool thing. Now, as for the Hopup, as I stated before, wow, yeah, no, this fucking Hopup, I tried putting .2s through this thing, which you're going to see on camera, of course. No, the Hopup on this thing is fucking ridiculous. I mean, it just kept shooting them over my barn at 80 feet, and it was going behind the barn, which is about 100 feet away, if not more. Right, the wind was blowing that day, but still, the Hopup is fucking ridiculous. I bet you anything .25s, .28s would probably be the best, but I put the heaviest BBs through this thing, and it was still making him go, woo! I'm not joking on that shit. It's fucking ridiculous. .3s, and they're still being overhopped. What kind of fucking Hopup is this? I want to know. I mean, did they copy Tokyo Marui's Hopup? Did they put the magic Tokyo Marui dust on this thing? What the hell? Who the hell? Either way, though, I will admit, this gun, the way it's designed, the Type 95 in general, I love this right here, because this is actually a really nice feature, especially if you have small hands, such as myself, because in absence of a foregrip, you have this built-in foregrip, or at least something to grab onto, to give you that nice grip feel, and it feels like a bigger P90, in my opinion, and I like that. The only sad part is that this is the only real affordable type Norinco-style rifle you're going to be able to get in Airsoft that isn't $500!
You serious?
Let me reiterate that there. $500!
Damn!
What? What the fuck?
Do you know why? Because the only two Norinco rifles that are produced in Airsoft is made by Real Sword. Real Sword is selling the Type 97, which is the 5.56 one, and the Type 97B, which is the smaller compact carbine one, for $500!
Because fuck you, give me money! Fuck you, give me money!
If I may go on a bit of a rant here real quick. What the fuck? And you know what? I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna fucking say this now. Somebody, anybody, make a Type 97 that is under $300. JG, Jing Dong. I know you can. Hell, fucking Tokyo Marine could probably do it better than you assholes. Better yet, somebody please do something. Something. I'm begging you here. Because I can't justify telling people to drop $500 on one AEG.
You need to shut the fuck up!
That only comes with a specific battery for it. It's fucking ridiculous, in my opinion. Either way, though, small rant over. Let's actually take this to the range and, yeah, let's just go check it out. Okay, so I'm out here on our nice little farm / range with the Type 97 Springer. Now, let's go ahead and flip it to fire because we cannot prime the weapon, if I had already reminded you of it, when it's unsafe, which is actually a really nice mechanical feature. I think that's actually really nice. I don't know about this. It's not going to break anytime soon, but again, I know I'm re-voicing my concerns, so let's go ahead and get an FPS out of this. $176. Hold on. $179. $178. Huh. So it's kind of weird. Inside, before when I first opened this up, it was shooting around the 220s. 230s. Now it's shooting around the 170s, 190s. It could be the temperature difference, because I know when I brought it out here, it was actually relatively cool and is now getting warm, but either way, though, let's go ahead and turn you guys around, and I do have the Hopup setting on its default setting that I got out of the box, so let's see if it will actually hit the broadside of the barn, shall we? Okay. Okay, so here we are about 80 feet out. There's the barn right there. Let's, see if we can hit it, shall we? Yeah, that hop is just like way too much. So I'm gonna kind of put it down towards the middle. Attempt to anyway. This is a really stiff hop up. Good God, that's whew. That hop up is like legitimately just yikes. Yeah, no, it's just fucking hopping it up way at the last second. That's insane. So you might actually have to use heavier BBs for this, because the .2s are just... Okay, hold up. Something happened. Nope. Last second. Hit the barn. 80 feet, too. So... Still over-hopping the BBs. Like, what the hell, Japan? Like, legit, what the hell? Or whoever made this, what the hell? Okay, so I went back inside and got .3s, because honestly, I want to see if this will work. So let's see if it'll work or not. Yeah. So I've got on full hop, just to see if it works. 80 feet, it's hitting. I don't know if you can faintly hear that, but yeah, it's hitting. Can you hear that? So yeah, .3s, they're hitting the barn at 80 feet. Now, trying to go further than that, you're going to have to upgrade the spring with a more powerful spring in order to actually get you that further distance. But the hop-up system in here, I don't know what it is, but when we open this thing up, I want to know what the hell this hop-up system is, because this is insane, the fact that it was over-hopping .2s. Even on the lowest setting of the hop-up, it was still curving them just overhopping the hell out of them. That's insane. Damn. Whoever the company is that made this, damn, you got a good hop up. I mean, you got a hop up on par with fucking Tokyo Marui, in my opinion. Damn. Go check out the grouping, shall we? Well, the results speak for themselves. Granted, the wind is blowing, but with .3s, like, if the wind wasn't blowing, and it was causing the paper to basically do this, yeah, but all these right here, dead center on, yeah, that's actually pretty damn good for a spring. And not only that, but that is roughly a palm-sized grouping. That, and the target itself is roughly a chest-sized target. So, yeah. Huh. It's actually pretty good. Let's get back inside the studio and give the final verdict, shall we? The groupings are good. The range was good. This is just... for the price tag? I shit you not, this is under $20. Hell, there are places on eBay where it's $40 at the most. And you know what? I can justify saying drop $40 to $20 on this thing and just modify it to be a hella sniper. I shit you not. Get this gun. But where does it fall on my score? Well, even though they could have actually gotten away with it being the Type 97, which is the 5.56 variant, where they could have had it like a lot of modern springers now, except AEG magazines instead of a specific style of 5.8 magazine, then, you know, it would have been good, in my opinion. It would have been good. Still is good. But there are some things I have gripes about. One of the biggest has to be the way it's designed. Or at least, not only the way it's designed, just they could have done a lot more with it. They could have added a lot more. They could have given you a lot more with the package for the price tag they're asking. Don't get me wrong, a speed loader and a bag of .2s and a basic manual, which, by the way, the manual, this is it. This is the whole thing. In my opinion, yes, get this gun if you want to turn it into a bullpup sniper such as yours truly is going to do. I'm going to pop a better spring in this. I'm popping an AEG spring in this thing. I'm going to put a tight bore barrel in this, or at least an extended barrel into this. So that way I get the full length inner barrel to the outer barrel ratio. That way I have something a little bit better. I'm going to basically turn this into a badass gun. Inside. It's just a really good gun. It really is. And really, it deserves this score. It doesn't get my highest score. It really doesn't. But what it does get is a solid 9 out of 10. It is a must-own. At $20 to $40, get this fucking gun and turn into a sniper. Hell, Navrich, if you're watching, or even Unicorn Leia if you're watching, Jeff There's a Fox if you're watching, grab one of these and look and open it up. Make it into something badass. Shit! But that's all I have to say about this gun. And really, it's good to have a very it's very good to have a positive view on a gun. And really, this could be more if they released a Type 97 which accepted AEG magazines, or at least the Stanag, the Magpul, all the tons of 5.56, 223 magazines we have in Airsoft. That is literally a sea of ARs. That's how it is. Anyway, thank you all for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAL. And next time on AirsoftAL Reviews, we go across the sea to jolly old England. This is going to be fun. Till next time.